What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a Rome 2 battle for you guys. And this battle comes from the Cup of Nations tournament, which is basically the most prestigious tournament in Total War, or at least historical Total War. And it takes place across multiple games. But I entered the Rome 2 Cup of Nations knowing that I would probably get clapped because I am a noob at Rome 2. But I thought I'd bring you guys a game from the first group stage of this tournament. My opponent today is this dude Arash. He's a pretty good player. He's commanding Pontus, and I've been assigned Colchis for the tournament. Yeah, in the Cup of Nations tournament, you play the same faction for the entire tournament. So let's take a look at my army first. I've got 3 horse archers. I've got I think 4 units of Cartley Axemen. These dudes, they look pretty cool. I've got 2 hippeus Lancers. I've got let's see, I think 4 noble blood cav. I've got 3 of these dudes, hillmen, and I've got 4 slingers. So that's basically my army. Let's take a look at Arash's Pontic army. He's got 2 units of mercenary Scythian horse archers. He's got 4 units of Eastern slingers. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pontic swordsmen. He's got 1 levy pike, 2 regular pikes, and it looks like 2 units of these mercenary naked swords. So that rounds out his infantry force. And he's also got, looks like 4 units of Cappadocians and 1 unit of Pontic Royal Cavalry. Now, my Cartleys will beat his Pontic swords in a straight up engagement, but his Cappadocians are better than my Noble Bloods. His Pontic Royal Cavalry is better than my hippeus. His nakeds are a very good like support infantry unit, and of course he's got these pikemen to worry about as well. So it's a bit of a tricky matchup for both sides, I would say. Right now, what I want to do is I want to press my advantage of having 2 horse archers on this side against his 1. But I could have been a lot more aggressive here in flanking around with my other horse archer. I was talking to my friend Miles, who's basically the best player on this game at the moment, and he was saying that I should have been a little bit more proactive with these horse archers where I had the advantage. Over here, it's pretty much a stalemate because like when you have like 1 missile cav on 1 missile cav, all you do is kind of like try to maybe bait a couple of arrows out, but it's kind of pointless. And in my opinion, it's one of the more annoying things about Rome 2 is that you have to constantly micro these light cav. But at the beginning of the game, you're not really necessarily accomplishing that much by microing them. It's just a little whack in my opinion. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. And so Arash has decided to push forward, so I'm going to push forward as well. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You can see I'm definitely being a little too passive with these HA. I should probably skirmish while I can. It looks like he's got a little bit of high ground here, which I didn't realize when I was playing it, because it's a lot harder to tell who's got the high ground on Rome 2 than it is on Rome 1. Because it's a lot less exaggerated, like the scales of things are more realistic on Rome 2. So he decides to take his Cappadocians and try to make a YOLO charge on my hillmen, it looks like. But I take my hippeus Lancers and I try to block this charge here. He's going with another Cappadocian cavalry into my slingers. And so I try to retreat them, but I'm a little late. I just barely block this charge in time. And again, I just barely get in here before he got into my Cartleys. But this Hillman got a little stuck, unfortunately. I should have like tried to pull him out. And I should have been pulling these cav out a little bit earlier. I'm also kind of mismicroing my slingers here. I need to like pull them back. And I blundered my horse archer. I tried to kill this slinger, which I kind of did, but I didn't pull it back in time because there was so much chaos going over here. But yeah, these slingers are dying for no reason, which is pretty bad. I get some decent charges in here with my cav, which is nice. I need to follow up here with my Cartleys. I also should start pulling out units because I'm a little blobbed over here. And I get a charge here. I should follow up with my Hillman or this Cartley here. But I don't. So these charges are meh, sort of. That volley was really damaging to my hippeus Lancer. So this battle is like kind of a mess, honestly. It's pretty crazy mess. But I'm going to get a YOLO in here and follow up with my Cartley. That's pretty good. But a big factor in this game is that he's got way more slingers than I have at this point. He's getting into my Hillman with his general. That's okay. I can afford to lose in the center. As long as I win on the flanks, it should be fine. I've got these cav being a little passive. I send in some cav to help out my cav clean up these Cappadocians over here. He's getting into my Cartleys over here. That's kind of not great. Definitely don't want to fight these pikemen from the front, but I guess I am. So it's a pretty chaotic battle. I wouldn't say that it's over for me yet, but I've definitely screwed up a lot of the engagements here. At least I'm winning over here on this flank. Tell me I get a charge here. I guess not. And I try to feed my general through this gap here, and I do a good thing here, and I rear charge these naked swords, which is good. I'm going to win over here on the flank. And I rear charged his Pontic swords over here, which is also pretty good. There's definitely a lot of intense fighting going on over here. But now I'm going to send in my general to try to go for these slingers, but I actually get caught by his general, which is pretty bad. Especially with him having infantry support coming. So I really need to get into these slingers before it's too late. But I keep fucking up my cav engagements and getting caught on stuff before I get into the slingers. But finally I get some cav into these slingers, which is good. I had some infantry that came back, so I'm sending them back in the fray. I'm trying to get my slingers together. So I've killed some of his slingers, but at the expense of a lot of my cavalry units, which is kind of bad. I'm getting my Cartleys back into the flank of these levy pikemen, getting some Hillmen back into these fights. It's pretty close, but he's got some healthy Cappadocians left, which is going to be pretty dangerous for me at this point because I don't have a lot of cav. I definitely blundered a lot of my cavalry units here. So I decided to admit defeat at this point because I didn't really have any cav left to kill his dudes, but it was like a decently competitive game. I was pretty okay with the result because Arash is like way more experienced than me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I'll be bringing you guys some more from my Cup of Nations run as it develops, and hopefully it doesn't end in the first round here. But I'm 0-3 so far, so I've got to get some wins under my belt here. Anyway, catch you guys next time.